Welcome back to the Middle East Council of Shopping Centers and Retailers. This is Justin. 2 weeks ago, we were with Daniel Lees from Kamal Osman Jamjoom Interiors on investing in good people. KOJ was on the highlight on how well they treat their employees, which in turn generates for them high productivities. Today, we seek the opinion of someone in the business of human resource, the CEO of iwanttowork.com. That's I12WRK.com. The job market. He has been in Dubai since '92, and he saw how the market and its demand for human capital have progressed through the years. Rahul is with us to help us understand the current trends and the requirements of getting a job in retail and shopping centers. How are you doing today, Rahul?
Thank you, Justin. That was quite an intro. I'm doing well.
But if you lose,
Thanks for downloading the Voice on Demand podcast by the Middle East Council of Shopping Centers and Retailers. To listen for other podcasts you might like, don't forget to hit subscribe.
You have a clear understanding on how the industry works today and what it needs. A lot of our members wants to know how to start a career in retail and how to further their developments.
See, the thing is that the times are changing. The world has changed. The cheese has moved faster than ever before. And having said that, what does it mean for us, especially in the Middle East, which is one of the most dynamic markets in the world? Looking at it, you have the demographics of work population coming from almost like 190 countries or 190 people speaking different languages. Having said that, what does one need to do to come into this industry is very, very simple. He needs to be sharp, smart, and be knowledgeable enough of what's happening in the market and understand what change is happening in the market. How does the dynamics of the market work? A general understanding of everything does help a lot. And I would say this very, very specifically, not rely too much on a traditional way of things. Think of what's new, what's different. And one of the most important questions every individual should ask themselves is that how can they add value to the company? Why should anyone, be it anyone, employ them over someone else? What do they have which others don't?
I think that applies in all professions. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Every profession, but more so in retail because this is consumer facing. So any profession that is consumer facing becomes more and more challenging because it does not allow you to make mistakes. Mistakes become very, very expensive. When it's a B2B business, it's a little easier. It gives you time to adapt. When it's consumer facing, it does not give you that much time to adapt. You need to learn fast, act fast.
Quick on your feet.
Absolutely.
So with all this people asking about how to actually do it and how to actually grow, is there actually a demand to accommodate all of these guys?
Oh, there is always a demand. See, the best time to do anything or any business or any job is always now. You know, people keep thinking that, I wish I had come to Dubai in 1976. The market was ripe. The market was bigger. The market was stronger. There was a lot of opportunities. But having said that, it is very important to understand that whatever you do, now this is the opportunity. More importantly, it is for you to see the opportunity of what is available over here, adapt yourself, make sure that you are seen in the market, and somebody will definitely appreciate your work.
So there is a demand, just to get the record straight, a demand for individuals prepared for this industry, whether with or without experience. Since we are on the topic as well, when I went to Riyadh, actually, I saw 30 building cranes. And this represents development, which in turn become jobs. And that number is a lot.
And that's a lot. And you have been in this market, and I think everybody who's listening has been in this market. One of the things that this region has is that it does not give up. It does not.
It perseveres.
Absolutely. There will always be challenges. There were challenges of the word bubble coming up. There were challenges of a downsize. There will always be challenges, but then there will be corrections. This market is driven by very, very smart entrepreneurs, extremely smart people, and they have developed this market. And these people don't give up.
Yeah.
They will keep striving hard, they will keep correcting themselves, and they will keep moving forward.
Exactly.
And this is what Dubai is. This is
Yeah.
what this region is.
Dubai, the region started with sands. And now
Absolutely.
what it is today. It's
Absolutely.
incredible.
I think for me, if I'm driving around and I don't go to a particular area for around 6 months, it's difficult to find the roads over there because all the roads are new. So the directions, everything, I have to now listen to Google Maps to reach a place wherein, because all the roads are so new, within 6 months things change. This is Dubai plus the standards what the world brings into Dubai.
Yeah.
Everybody should be aware and is aware that the world is moving towards and e-platforms and basically in terms of how business is done is more in terms of the technology that is coming in, whether it is artificial intelligence, whether it's the way of buying, whether it is the way of communicating. Everything is changing, and one has to adapt to it and learn the techniques and learn the skill set and have that skill set to be there from every angle, and that's what Dubai moves very, very fast. That's the big thing. It's not something that it allows us time. You need to move with the speed of Dubai, and that's what some people over here do suffer, and they do get setbacks when they don't move fast enough.
Let's talk about the other factors involved. So earlier, we already established the fact on skill set, motivation, and proactiveness to know about the industry to get a job in retail. How do we get exposed, or how do we find these opportunities?
Okay, let me put it a little differently over here. Sure. The same concept, but a little differently. So, networking is about meeting people.
Yeah.
And if networking is right, then you're learning from people and you're adapting, and in a way you are making them know you and you know from them. Okay, so in a way it's learning, them learning about you and you learning about them. Yes. So how does it help? It helps in improving your own personality. It helps improving your knowledge, and in a way it helps others know you. So when others know you, your complete environment changes. You adapt to that networking, and in a way, there are results from that networking. And the results can be plenty. It can be on your personality, it can be on your social life, it can also be on your financial life, which is a job, and it can be on the business opportunities as well. Networking is the key. So everything works around networking, but in terms of what you get out of it might differ. See, we started our business approximately a year and a half back when we went operational, and there were always a concern not knowing the market in terms of reality of how many jobs and what kind of people are coming in. We always felt that the correction is going on, so what kind of jobs would be coming in. Now, moving on, today what we have is we have a lot of jobs in the market. There is always a demand for good people. Big entrepreneurs always have an eye for talent. They are always looking for people who can make a difference, and there is always room for talent in any market, and specifically in Dubai.
So iwannawork.com provides another way and platform to search for these opportunities.
Absolutely. It is one of the platforms that makes sure that you're able to reach to those entrepreneurs, and the businesses can also reach out to the talent as well. It's doing well. What can I say about it on a business front? But other than that, if I look at it, we get businesses when we approach companies, not naming companies, but different size of companies, big or small in terms of employee strength. They all have a requirement.
Yeah.
The requirement might differ. Now, I'll give you certain examples. The requirement might differ from a traditional ops manager to a digital requirement and somebody on the digital side of the business. But the requirements are there. Like I said before, entrepreneurs don't give up in this market. They keep looking for doing something different and something new. And they understand how the business is moving very, very well. And they do prepare their businesses accordingly. And when they have to prepare their businesses accordingly, there is always a need.
That's what I like about this region. It doesn't stagnate. It doesn't go flat. It just keeps on. If you look at it at like a chart, it just keeps on getting higher and higher.
Yeah, that's the businesses of Dubai. They keep working harder. They keep trying to improve, correct themselves, get on it, and then again improve. That's what Dubai businesses are all about.
I have learned a lot today, Rahul, with all the things you have shared.
And I can learn from you as well. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm not sure if there's many things that you could learn from me. You're here since '92, and I've been here since 2013.
I'm learning how to dress up from you, and I've got to go back and buy that kind of a suit now, and and not the way I'm dressed right now. So I'm learning, my dear friend. I'm learning.
Oh, this one I learned from David. And that is episode 15 of the Voice on Demand podcast. If you are looking for jobs, visit their website at www.i12wrk.com, the job market. Or if you want your job opening to reach the most talented applicants, you may reach out to Rahul anytime at Rahul, that's RAHUL, at i12wrk.com, or call him at 050-739-4764. See you next week with Bhupinder Singh, CEO of Dalma Mall, for another episode on Family Entertainment Centers. Bye!